What's going on, you guys? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. What's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. What's going on, y'all? All right. Now I know this video is a little bit late. I normally don't do no like pre-recorded videos this late in the day. I normally give y'all lives this late in the day. But when I got home from work, I was asked to go to lunch today. So I went out to lunch with somebody and had a great time today. So I just needed that little pick me up. You know what I mean? That's what I needed. And I had me a good time. So shout out to the lunch. Okay. Shout out to the lunch, honey. All right. Now, before we get ain't no before. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the mess. And this is some Real Housewives of Atlanta tea right about now. Let me go ahead and put this overlay up here. So it involves Miss Drew Sidora and Ty Young. Now we already know that there's been rumors about their relationship. People were saying that they were more than just friends. Even on Basketball Wives, Ming Lee questioned Ty Young about her relationship with Drew, and Rap has insinuated that Drew Sidora was cheating on him with Ty Young. However, in this interview that she did with Scoop B, Ty Young broke her silence on the Drew Sidora rumors, and this is what she had to say. So we're going to go ahead and get into that right now, and we're going to talk about it. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's take a look.
I was reading, and apparently there were rumors that both you and Drew Sidora were more than just friends. That being said, now you're on Basketball Wives. Lee. What's true? What's false? I hear that all the ladies love you. What's going on?
All the ladies do love me, right? Ming Lee was my girl for almost 9 months. Prior to that, I was single for some years. My relationship before Ming Lee, I was in for almost 8 years. Drew is a good friend. Drew is a good person. So things have been said and done, but I would never speak ill on Drew. I just don't believe in that. And that's just what it is. That's just where it is. You get into relationships where, some friendships are kind of like frowned upon, and you want to respect, the relationship that you're in. But at the end of the day, like who I am, I like to show up for my friends. I like to show up for my people.
That's your answer.
That's my answer.
Ming Lee is the homie. She and I go back quite some few years. Drew Sidora, I first paid attention to her on the show The Game. She was fly on the show.
And I've seen, it's crazy because I've seen people speak about that all the time, but I've never watched that show.
Really?
I didn't meet Drew until like 2 years ago. Was my first time even meeting her and know who she was.
It's crazy.
One thing that I hate is that what my ex kind of put out there was that I cheated on her with Drew. I didn't even know Drew when I was with Mimi. And we never publicly announced our breakup for the third time. Which, I just hate that narrative, that's just still lingering and going around like, oh, she cheated on Mimi with Drew. Like, that never happened.
I was reading, and apparently there were rumors that both you and Drew Sidora were more than just friends. That being said,
and you heard it from Big Daddy Ty herself. Ty said that they're just friends. She never cheated on Mimi with Drew. There was never going on with nothing was ever going on with Drew while she was with Ming Lee. None of that stuff. So that is what Ty said. And Ty is basically saying that she doesn't like how the media is putting it out there that that Drew is out here, messing around with Ty. I'm inclined to believe that Drew was never messing with Ty. I'm inclined to believe that. It's nothing more than what Drew said. I do believe that Drew was never messing around with Ty. I do think that she probably had a light crush on Ty. Because let's be real, I'm a whole man, and I think that Ty is fine as a motherfucker. But that's my personal opinion. I think that she a fine ass stud. Sometimes as a man, I see these studs and be highly attracted to their ass and have to remember that they are women And I don't really, I'm not into women, so I had to remember that. But Ty is a fine ass stud. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, if Drew was, liking her, then she got good taste. I can say that much. But I do think that there was really nothing going on with Drew and Ty. I do believe that wholeheartedly. I don't think that there was anything going on with them. I do think that people wanted to push their narrative that something was going on with them, but do I really believe that something was going on with them? Absolutely not. I don't believe that. I know that people would like to. I think that Drew supposedly messing around with Ty Young is possibly like a distraction on Rap's part, because Rap doesn't want to take any accountability for the things that he could have possibly done when it came down to it. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just, I think that if she did cheat on Ralph with Ty Young, I really wouldn't be upset if she did, to be honest. I really wouldn't be mad if she did, because after all the stuff that Ralph has done to Drew, nobody should be mad with her for getting her thing going. I mean, shit, Ralph been doing it all this time. Why would anybody be mad? That's how I feel about it. But at this point, I just feel like Ty shut it down. I feel like if Drew and Ty are both saying the same damn thing, we may as well let bygones be bygones, leave it alone. They both saying ain't nothing happened between them. So let's just move on. Let's move on. It's okay. It is okay. They wasn't king, and we can move forward. Okay. But that's what I got on Drew and Ty. Now, I want to know what y'all think about this. Like, do you think that Ty and Drew are telling the truth, or do you think they're both trying to hide? Do you think that Drew is lying so to save face so she won't look like an adulterer, or do you think that Ty was being a hoe, fooling around with Drew while she was fooling around with Mimi and while she was fooling around with me? I don't know, but I just want to know if you guys believe the words that are coming out of their mouths, okay? But with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and until the next one, bye!
It's on some whole shit. What happened to the Zeus fame? Then Bobby made you change your name. For a show, still searching for a ring. Pray these hoes find better days. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Nobody. Nigga never was a real one. Copping, please, spreading lies. What you hiding from? All these shows just an extra.
Little dance now, twerking on shit like bad bitch, munch it up, cock goblin. Slapping ass on this dick, cock goblin. Gobble up his dick, bitch, a cock goblin. Fuck him in his face, bitch, a cock goblin. Attitude bad, but I'm better. Ass poke out just fatter.